Now, Josh Frydenberg has come out and backed barrister and City of Melbourne councillor Roshena Campbell to replace Alan Tudge at the Aston by-election. Bronwyn, Roshena Campbell's been the front runner here. A couple of other women have put up their hands. Do you agree with Peter Dutton and pretty much the rest of the Liberal leadership that the candidate has to be a woman?
No, I don't. I'm not interested in the sex of the candidate. I'm interested in what the candidate brings to the table, brings to the party, brings to representing the electorate. I'm interested in what their experiences is, what their knowledge is, and how effective they're going to be. And in looking at the candidates there, however, I've got to say that the women, and particularly the councillor that you've just mentioned, who's the only Liberal councillor, I think, Michael, if I'm right, on the Melbourne Council up against our good friend Nicholas Rees, I must guess.
Yes.
She'd have plenty of experience about how to deal with socialists. So she looks pretty good with her experience and her knowledge, in that she can bring something to politics, not going in there looking to take from it. So, and I think there's a couple of other interesting women in there as well, who've got good credentials, and I think there is a man in there, but I think might be one of those perennial candidates. So I think if it turns out to be a woman candidate with the talent of the councillor, then Councillor Campbell, then I think she would be a good choice. But the sex of a candidate, to me, is just the wrong way to go about picking candidates, because you make women permanent second-class citizens. You look at them and say, well, you're only there because we had to have a woman. Who wants that said about you?
I'm 100% with you, Bronwyn. I do think Roshena Campbell is the front runner. She would be my pick, but not because she's female. That is completely incidental. But then we've had this directive come from not just Peter Dutton, but the deputy leader, senior shadow ministers, all saying it has to be a woman. And it's almost like a quota system when you don't have a quota system. It's like being half pregnant. It's confusing. Bronwyn Bishop, Michael Kroger, thank you so much for joining me this evening.
Thanks, Rita.